What makes Pestilence so deadly in the Division 2? What contributes to its insane time to kill, taking only about 2 minutes, to take over the entrance to the District Union Arena, Legendary Solo? Is it as simple as maximizing weapon damage for the Plague of the Outcasts? How about clearing Legendary DUA with a group in about 18 minutes?
Not bad. I like this.
In today's video, let's take a look at how to improve our time to kill, using the exotic LMG, Pestilence. In the Division 2, Halloween is never really over, but it is now November, so we can talk about Christmas. If you celebrate this festive season, I have prepared a Pestilence build for you. To spread love, joy, and the Plague of the Outcasts. And to express your deepest appreciation for your enemies with extreme prejudice, the perfect gift that keeps on giving. Words alone may not be sufficient, so most people will try to fully weaponize the Plague of the Outcasts by maximizing their weapon damage. It is thought that having a debuff tick as high as 1.4 million will improve the time to kill.
Is it really?
Well, most people believe it. But I have to see it for myself.
No, it's good. Can we try it again?
Of course.
The inevitability of time, don't you think?
The time between each Pestilence debuff, we get about 10 shots. Can we maximize that? What if we synergize this with Negotiator?
Start counting. Come on.
So, after switching from a weapon damage focused build, we have 50% less damage from the Pestilence debuff. But we finished off the targets faster, gaining 30% efficiency and time to kill.
You must be joking.
What if we take this outside?
I'm gonna show you something beautiful.
Wake up.
Do you think it is possible to take over DUA entrance in about 2 minutes? Legendary Solo.
Now, before you bother telling me it's impossible...
No, it's perfectly possible. It's just bloody difficult.
Can we?
That was pretty damn good.
Okay, you have seen the build in action. Let's rewind a little to understand the why.
Why is the only real source of power? Without it, you are powerless. Why is what separates us from them.
Why is this build more efficient than the one with maxed out Pestilence debuff? Well, even with a fully maximized Plague of the Outcasts, 1.4 million damage per tick will take up to 10 ticks to kill an elite enemy with 14 million health. But between each Pestilence tick, you can easily discharge more than 10 shots. So, to improve your time to kill, it makes sense to maximize the damage of these shots between each Pestilence tick. To this end, it is highly recommended to use the Gunner specialization and the Negotiator's gear set. The Gunner specialization provides faster reload, armor on kill, ammo regen, better rate of fire, and weapon handling. As for the Negotiator, we are using the backpack, gloves, holster, and knee pads. All calibrated for critical hit damage. With this setup, we have 113,000 weapon damage on the Pestilence. With 60% critical hit chance, 125% critical hit damage, which can increase to 190% with the Coyote's mask and full buff from Negotiator. And to maintain a higher uptime and accuracy using a LMG, I have the Brace talent on the body armor. The Brace talent provides us extra 50% in weapon handling, giving us faster reload and accuracy, which compress the time to kill. You may have seen higher critical hit damage in my other builds. However, this build has the fastest time to kill, largely due to the synergy between the Negotiator's gear set and the Pestilence. You may be wondering about this synergy, so please allow me to explain it in greater detail. You can see the enemies run and hide whenever they experience serious trauma, excluding the slow and heavy ones that stayed in the open. This is a weakness that we can exploit to further condense our time to kill, keeping in mind that you have only 10 seconds to kill any enemy before the Pestilence debuff expires. So, to speed things up, we can make use of the Negotiator's 4-piece talent, known as Hostile Negotiations. On critical hit, Hostile Negotiations will transfer 60% of the critical hit damage to the marked enemies. The talent on the Negotiator's backpack, Critical Measures, will increase the transfer from 60 to 100%. With this talent, you don't have to focus fire on one enemy. You can hit any target that's exposed, and the critical hit damage will spread to the marked targets. With the freedom to damage multiple enemies all at once, you can choose the right target to minimize your exposure. When the enemies die, the stacks will be transferred to another within 25 meters, accumulating to a full stack. This accumulation of Pestilence stacks resulted in higher debuff damage. These two damage mechanisms, spreading and accumulating damage to multiple enemies, synergizes like clockwork, greatly improving our time to kill. And there you have it, completing a legendary run with random players in about 18 minutes. Does this Pestilence build meet your expectation of having an insane time to kill? Let me know in the comments if you have seen any other Pestilence build with a faster time to kill. Till the next video, take care.